Okay, so I have seen a lot of people putting together transformer planners. So just a heads up, none of these are planners that I'm currently using. I bought this one for covers. That is neither here nor there, however, but I did want to just share with you how I would set up a transformer planner if I were doing one. So I've seen a lot of people do these. They look like a great system. So I just wanted to go ahead and share with you how I would do it. So the bonus of the transformer planner is that you could potentially use multiple covers. What I've seen as far as like people using it is that it gets a little bit bulky and the covers kind of stick out the side a little bit. So those are just kind of options to weigh and like think about. So yeah, this is a Happy Notes. This is a Happy Notes plus the farmhouse planner. This is the planner that it was. These are both the like boho dreams, you know, however you do those. So I'm just gonna show you like how I would set up a transformer planner. And if you're new to planning, I think that this is something that you may want to try if you're planning to use multiple planners. I did a video a few days ago about multiple planners, and one of the things that I talked about was that, you know, going between the different notebooks can be a little bit intimidating, especially if you're new. You have to kind of dedicate time to each one of those. So having all of your planners, you know, if you're using multiple things in one notebook, essentially, will kind of take some of that pressure off. So I just wanted to share with you this setting up a transformer planner. So essentially what I would do is I would start with one of these planners, and I probably would leave in like 3 months of each planner. So we would take all of the rest of this out after March. So we would leave everything in that is, or we would take everything out that's not March. So I'll go ahead and take those out now. So there's that first planner. And so then I will keep these together, and this is the first time that I have done one of these. So I'm right here learning with you guys. So then I would take my next planner cover and I would put it like this, I believe. So we'll try it out and test it out. And if I'm doing this wrong, I apologize, I will fix it at the end. So I'll put this cover on and I'll do both the front and the back cover, because if I were doing one, I would want both of the covers, the front and the back. So there's that, and we'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can see better. Okay, so then this is, again, Happy Notes. So I probably would take, like if this was a bullet journal section, so let's say I have a planner section, a bullet journal section. And this is, again, this is totally like a mock setup. This is not my new setup. So hopefully nobody gets too excited. I do want to try some like bullet journaling stuff, but I would need it to serve a purpose. And currently all of the planners that I have are serving those purposes. So yeah, so then I would do that. There are only 3 dividers in here. So I didn't want to pull out too many of the like paper sheets and have it be just too bulky. Okay, so I'm just gonna test this out really quick. So there's one planner, and then if I flip to that one, okay, and then we would flip to our next one, which would be this cover. So front and back. And I think that you guys probably get like the gist of what I'm doing here, but I will show you. But this is basically how you put it together. And you can just put the front covers in if you don't want it to be quite so bulky. Okay, so I would just put in 3 months from this one. Oh wait, let's see. Okay, so that's just the front cover, and then I'll put the back cover in. See, like this whole process just kind of like screws with my mind a little bit. It's not a way that like I think would work for me, although like putting it together, it's actually kind of cool. And it's kind of nice to have something that's like a mock setup instead of, you know, like my actual planner, like taking pages in and out and putting wear and tear on them, so that I can kind of see how it would work. And I definitely see the draw. Like you want to be able to utilize all of your covers, all of your cute things, and you want to be able to look at, you know, like if you have a fitness planner, you want to be able to look at the fitness planner cover and all of that. So I totally see like why it interests a lot of you. But just for me, if I was gonna go back to one notebook, I think I like just having the inserts and having one cover, just because that makes the most sense to me personally. So no shade if that doesn't make sense to you. The cool thing about the planner community, and especially with Happy Planner, is that there are so many different ways to set up your planner. Okay, so just testing this out again. So Free Spirit, then you would go to Wild and Free, and then that planner is there. And then this is Life is Lovely, and then the Farmhouse planner is in there. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. It does, you definitely can feel like the bulk of it. So you can feel, you know, that it's kind of a larger planner and all of that, but it is kind of a cool setup. So there's that. And then I would just put in January, February, March. Okay, and then I would just put on this back cover, and I love these pink stars. I'm actually considering it for like my month of February cover. I love my daily details, but I love to switch up my covers. And February is the month of my grandmother's birthday, who passed away almost like 10 years ago now, and stars were her thing, and we were super close. Okay, oh wait a minute. Okay, so I think I did do that wrong though, because now, oh yeah, okay, so with the back covers, I did this wrong. So we see, but now that I have all of it on, and I think this is exactly what happened when I watched Heather Kell's video. This same thing happened to her. Okay, so I think this needs to go here. Okay, so then you have your front and your back of your Free Spirit. And then if I were to flip this around, I'm not sure if this is gonna make sense. We'll find out. We'll find out if this is actually gonna make any sense. Then this would go on the back of this one, so that you would have your front and your back cover together. So front and back. And then you would flip to this one, and it would get a front and a back cover. Front, and then this is the back. Okay, and then flip this, and it would get a front and back cover. This one, then we just need to, okay, so there's that. We just need to put, okay, this, okay. I need to figure out where it went. This and this. Okay, so this one goes there. Okay, so if I was gonna be in this planner, I would want, oh yeah, okay. So then the back cover would go here. So it does take a little bit of thought if you want to have both the front and the back covers in there, but a lot of people I've seen are just doing like the front covers as well. Okay, so now we'll just flip through what this transformer planner would look like. So this is the first one. So then you have the front and the back. Then you would flip to your next one, flip it around like this, and then you would have this cover and this cover. Then you would flip to your next one, and you would just flip it like this, and you would have this cover and all of the correct planner in there. And then last, or maybe not last, I can't remember. I can't remember how many I put in here now. Then you would flip like this, and then it would be the front and the back. So it doesn't, with only a few months in here, it doesn't feel super bulky. I don't necessarily like the look of how the covers all are in there. There's just kind of a lot. So if you're only someone, or if you're someone that only likes to carry a couple of months around with you, this might be a good system for you. I might just hold on to this and like kind of keep it set up like this just so I can like play with it and see how it feels. But it definitely has some weight to it as well. So that would be another thing to consider. But this is another like planning system. And so I just wanted to share it with you guys as, you know, as somebody who does planner stuff. So I hope that you liked this transformer planner setup video. And yeah, so if you're new around here, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below. One other thing that I just wanted to quickly mention is you would want to make sure that you have discs on there that match with all of your covers, because this would drive me nuts, like the rose gold discs with the silver cover. Yeah, I hope that you like this video. If you are new around here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. If you're one of my current subscribers, thank you so much for all of your love and support. And if you want to find me on other social sites, you can find me over on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.